Canada, the northern neighbor of the United States, is often overshadowed by its larger and more populated counterpart. While Americans might be familiar with major Canadian cities like Toronto or famous Canadians like Celine Dion, there are many fascinating aspects of the country that go unnoticed. From surprising geography to unique cultural traditions, Canada has a rich and diverse landscape that many Americans are unaware of. For example, did you know that parts of Canada are further south than many U.S. states? Or that Canada is the second largest country in the world, yet most of its population lives near the U.S. border? Here are a few facts that might surprise you. Number 1. No pennies. Canada stopped using the penny in 2013 due to the high cost of producing the 1-cent coin, which exceeded its actual value. Each penny cost about 1.6 cents to produce, so the government decided to phase it out as a cost-saving measure. Since then, cash transactions in Canada are rounded to the nearest 5 cents, while electronic transactions are still calculated to the exact cent. This change not only saved money but also simplified cash handling for businesses and consumers across the country. Number 2. Don't call it mac and cheese. In the U.S., it's known as Kraft macaroni and cheese, the classic comfort food in the iconic blue box. But in Canada, the same product goes by the name Kraft Dinner, or KD for short. While both versions are produced by the same company, Kraft Dinner holds a special place in Canadian culture. Not only is it a staple in many households, but it's also the best-selling grocery item in the entire country. In fact, Canadians consume more KD per capita than any other nation, with an estimated 55% more consumption compared to their American neighbors. The love for Kraft Dinner runs so deep that it's often viewed as an unofficial national dish, particularly among college students and families looking for an affordable meal. Number 3. Bagged milk. Americans are used to buying milk in a variety of containers like cartons, plastic jugs, and sometimes even glass bottles. In Canada, however, things look a little different when it comes to milk packaging. Canadians commonly purchase milk in plastic bags, a concept that might be unusual to many Americans. These bags typically come in packs of 3, totaling around 4 liters, just over a gallon, and are placed into a reusable pitcher at home. Once the bag is in the pitcher, the corner is snipped off to pour the milk. This method not only saves space but also reduces the amount of plastic waste compared to traditional jugs. Bagged milk has been a staple in parts of Canada since the 1960s and continues to be a practical and eco-friendly choice for many households today. Number 4. Hormone-free milk. Besides the well-known fact that Canada sells its milk in plastic bags instead of the cartons or jugs typically seen in the U.S., there's another key difference in the dairy industries of these two countries: the use of artificial hormones. In the U.S., it's common practice to give cows synthetic hormones like RBST to boost milk production. However, in Canada, the use of artificial growth hormones in dairy cows is banned. Canadian milk producers rely on more natural methods, ensuring that milk comes from cows that haven't been treated with these synthetic hormones. This approach not only aligns with Canada's stricter regulations but also appeals to health-conscious consumers, especially those in the U.S. who prioritize hormone-free products for themselves and their families. Number 5. Large oil reserves. When you hear about oil-producing countries in the news, it's often Saudi Arabia or Venezuela that dominate the conversation. However, Canada quietly holds a massive share of the world's oil reserves, placing it third globally with an estimated 168 billion barrels of proven oil. This often overlooked giant in the oil industry plays a significant role on the world stage. Canada's vast natural resources have helped make it a major player in the oil and gas industries, contributing not only to its domestic economy but also to global energy markets. In 2022, Canada produced an impressive 5.5 million barrels of oil per day, a figure driven largely by its oil sands in Alberta. This daily production solidifies its position among the world's top oil producers. What's more, Canada's oil reserves account for approximately 10.3% of the global total, making it an indispensable part of the global energy supply chain. Number 6. The British connection. Canada may have a prime minister who serves as the country's leader, but the British monarch is technically the head of state. This might sound confusing, but it's important to understand that the monarch doesn't actually rule the country. As a constitutional monarchy, Canada follows a system where the reigning king or queen, currently King Charles III, fulfills more of a ceremonial role rather than having direct governing power. The monarch's duties are largely symbolic, representing continuity and tradition. It is the Prime Minister and elected officials who make and implement government decisions, while the monarchy's influence in politics is mostly ceremonial. This system is similar to the one used in the United Kingdom, where the monarch plays a role in state functions but doesn't actively govern. Essentially, the monarch is a figurehead, and their involvement in politics is limited to formalities such as granting royal assent to laws, rather than engaging in the day-to-day political affairs of the country. Number 7. Coastline for miles. The Canadian coastline may not initially appear to be extensive, as it features a highly irregular shape rather than a straight line. However, looks can be deceiving. Canada actually boasts the longest coastline of any country in the world. This vast expanse of land is bordered by 3 major oceans: the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Arctic. In fact, out of the more than 221,200 miles of coastline found globally, Canada claims an impressive 125,566 miles. While not every stretch of this coastline is suitable for human habitation or development, its beauty and ecological diversity are undeniable. The varied landscapes range from rugged cliffs and sandy beaches to serene bays and stunning fjords. Each region offers unique opportunities for exploration and connection with nature, highlighting the importance of the ocean in shaping Canada's identity and culture. From picturesque fishing villages to expansive marine ecosystems, the coastline serves as a vital resource and a breathtaking backdrop for both residents and visitors alike. Number 9. The Apology Act. In 2009, Canada introduced the Apology Act, a significant piece of legislation that has profound implications for individuals involved in judicial proceedings. This act reshapes the understanding of what constitutes an apology within the Canadian legal system. While many might perceive an apology as an admission of guilt, the Apology Act clarifies that in Canada, such expressions of regret or sympathy should not be construed as an acknowledgement of wrongdoing. Instead, they are recognized solely as gestures of empathy. This distinction is crucial, as it allows individuals to express remorse without the fear that their words will be used against them in court. Consequently, the Apology Act promotes open communication and healing by encouraging people to express their feelings without the added pressure of legal repercussions. This unique approach highlights the Canadian commitment to fostering a more compassionate legal environment. Number 10. A highly educated workforce. In the United States and across many regions globally, obtaining an education beyond high school is often seen as a crucial stepping stone to achieving success and enhancing social mobility. However, Canada has set a remarkable standard in this regard, achieving impressive outcomes that stand out on the world stage. In fact, Canada is the only nation where over 50% of the adult population holds a college degree, a figure that speaks volumes about its commitment to education. This remarkable achievement can be attributed to several factors, including a robust and accessible college environment, the influx of immigrants who value higher education, and a strong drive among young people to pursue advanced degrees. Such a high level of educational attainment not only benefits individuals but also contributes to a more skilled workforce, fostering innovation and economic growth throughout the country. This commitment to education reflects Canada's understanding of the importance of learning in today's competitive global landscape, positioning it as a leader in educational attainment worldwide. Number 11. Large national parks. Canada's national parks are a breathtaking sight to behold, showcasing a diverse array of landscapes that captivate visitors from around the globe. Their stunning beauty is matched only by their remarkable size, setting them apart from national parks in other countries. For instance, Kootenay National Park in Nunavut spans an impressive 14,585 square miles, which is more than 31 times the landmass of New York City, making it a vast expanse of untouched wilderness. Similarly, Wood Buffalo National Park, located in both Alberta and the Northwest Territories, covers an astonishing 17,364 square miles. This massive area is equivalent to nearly 37 times the size of Los Angeles. Such immense spaces not only provide sanctuary for diverse wildlife, but also invite adventurers to explore their rugged terrain, pristine lakes, and stunning vistas. Together, these parks exemplify Canada's commitment to preserving its natural heritage, offering visitors a unique opportunity to experience the grandeur of the great outdoors like never before. Number 12. Larger than the European Union. When you look at Canada on a map, its vastness is immediately apparent, standing out as a massive country that shares a long border with the United States. However, to truly grasp the enormity of Canada, one must compare its size to that of other nations, and the numbers are nothing short of astonishing. The 10 provinces that constitute Canada collectively cover an area that is 5 times larger than Mexico, 3 times the size of India, and greater than the combined landmass of all the countries in the European Union. Remarkably, Canada is also slightly larger than the United States, showcasing its immense geographical footprint. This vast expanse not only highlights Canada's natural beauty and diverse ecosystems, but also underscores its significant role on the global stage. Understanding the scale of Canada helps to appreciate the unique landscapes, climates, and cultures that thrive within its borders, making it one of the most intriguing countries in the world. Number 13. Most lakes of any country. Canada is renowned for its abundant natural beauty, and if you have a passion for stunning lakeside views or enjoy spending time on the water, then this country should be at the top of your travel list. Canada boasts more lakes than any other nation in the world, an impressive feat that contributes to its breathtaking landscapes. According to experts, there are approximately 1.42 million lakes globally, and an astonishing 60% of those are located in Canada. This means that whether you're looking for a serene spot to relax or an adventurous location to explore, you'll find it here. While some of these lakes may not be ideal for swimming due to their cold temperatures or remote locations, they offer incredible opportunities for fishing and ice fishing, attracting enthusiasts from all over. With such a wealth of lakes, Canada provides a diverse array of experiences, from kayaking and canoeing in the summer to ice fishing adventures in the winter. Each lake has its own unique charm, making every visit a new discovery. Number 14. Cold as Mars. It's no secret that Canadian winters are among the coldest in the world. Anyone who lives in the U.S. near the Canadian border can certainly attest to that fact. As the chill sets in, bundling up becomes more than just a suggestion, it's a vital necessity for survival. The biting cold can seep through layers of clothing, making even a short trip outdoors feel like an expedition into the depths of winter. While today's winters are undeniably frigid, they pale in comparison to the extreme temperatures recorded in history. On February 3, 1947, the village of Snag, Yukon, experienced a staggering low of -81.4 degrees Fahrenheit. This jaw-dropping figure is not just notable. It's almost as frigid as the temperatures measured on the surface of Mars. Such extreme weather showcases the harsh reality of Canadian winters and leaves one to ponder the resilience of those who brave the cold each year. Number 15. The walled-off city. Walled cities may sound like relics of the medieval ages, but Quebec City proudly stands as an exception, still surrounded by fortifications originally built in the 1600s. It's the only city in North America to retain such walls, earning it a unique historical distinction. Initially erected by the French to protect the settlement from potential threats, the walls were later expanded and reinforced by the English after they took control. These sturdy defenses have withstood the test of time, playing a vital role in protecting Quebec from numerous invasions over the centuries. Most notably, they helped repel U.S. forces during the early stages of the American Revolutionary War. Today, these walls serve as a symbol of Quebec City's rich heritage and resilience, a reminder of its strategic importance in North American history. Visitors can walk through the city's historic gates, experiencing a living piece of history that has safeguarded its people for over 400 years, a rare feat in the modern world.